Joe is one of the organizers with me for the awards. So we already had a lot of meetings. And Tillman is a member of the Young Play team, and he built the really cool Peglin arcade. So rather creative person also. And yeah, our first nominee is Ecosystem by Slug Disco Studios. Have you, both of you, what is your experience with Ecosystem?
Can
yeah.
Just talk? I've played some. Lip more to the side. Okay, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. So I've played a bit of Ecosystem, and it has been really fun. Like what you do is just see the evolution of your own ecosystem that you can build up, and what it immediately I felt like it was just a little bit from the idea Spawn. Do you remember Spawn? It's a pretty old game, but it also was partially about evolution. And so I immediately found the game interesting.
Okay, cool. Maybe you can just start already. Yes, okay. Wonderful. And yeah, you can just start playing and creating, and we'll look at it, and let's see what you do.
Should I do the tutorial real quick, so that the others might also know what I'm doing?
Yeah, why not? Let's do the tutorial. Did you just, is it okay if we talk while you play, or do you want to focus?
I don't know if you can get the mic. Wait, actually just, can you take it out? Yeah. There. Okay, now I can hopefully do it a little bit. Okay, maybe I need to use the keyboard. I see how I do that, but I can do it, probably.
Yeah, so you can do different areas, right?
Yeah, you can choose the base ground you want to take. Do you have any recommendations on what I should take? What do you find cool?
When I first played it, I just took a plane, and because I know you can arrange everything, you can shape the area. I like that. Maybe you can show us how to shape the landscape yourself.
Just simply wait. I'll just take this one. Wow, it's really loud. I can obviously build some stuff. And let's take out some grass. I think that's quite nice. Let's build a little mountain, shall we?
Yeah, absolutely. It's your underwater world.
And I know there will be fish at some point, so I
like the fish are really cool.
To have little holes where they can hide in, and I mean you can really shape the landscape to whatever you want. You can build a little castle for them.
A little castle would be awesome. Wait, let me try.
A sand castle.
I think now I'm thinking about when you have pets and look at, okay, how can I make their habitat so they are happy, and that was actually a really good comment. So okay, how can we make the possible later fish happy so they have something to hide, and yeah, maybe food later, but I guess it will come later, the food, right?
Yeah, the food, the plants are. Wait, I'm gonna do a little arch. Hopefully that looks good. Or maybe just put a roof above. Yeah, so the plants are, I can put in the plants in just a second. when I have like some solid ground, hopefully. Yeah, awesome.
And you can build a tunnel where they can like
I can build a tunnel.
swim through.
Like from the inside?
Secret tunnel.
Yes.
Right.
I know it took me a lot of time before even doing anything else. I just
Immediately do a tunnel.
yes, I took a lot of time just building the perfect aquarium.
Well, then you are pretty patient because I just put down the plants as fast as I could. But maybe I should do that because they take some time to grow, actually.
Yes. So the next step is plants. Food
Yeah,
for
plants.
Yeah, a
the
lot of
fish we will
plants.
soon have, hopefully.
Okay, so which one shall I take? I think, well, you can already see essentially the healthiness of the ecosystem.
Oh yeah, so this first plant will make it a bit darker. Is that?
No, it likes being in the darkness.
Ah, okay. So that's what the plant likes. Okay.
Yeah, it's essentially how much it will add to the surrounding healthiness, and it's like +3, +5 times the like amount of darkness that's surrounding, and there we can always see it likes grass. So I'll take this one, and I can then take another one. So I'll just take. You can also see that some plants need a little bit of like ecosystem healthiness to really grow well. So I take the seaweed.
Yeah, yeah.
Although it doesn't really like the grass actually. Oh, and I can actually take another one. Then I'll just take this one. So now I can put down something like this, and there you can already see there's like a little plant, and it already did this thing. Wait, I speed up the game a little bit.
And now, if they like their place, they will become more, right?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh my God! Wait. Okay. It really likes it here. Okay. Awesome. I can already put down fish, I think. Maybe? No, not yet. No, it takes a little bit. But theoretically, if I had 15 like healthiness in the area here, I could put down a fish. Wait, let's put down something else. Because obviously, with some more biodiversity, you will have a better ecosystem.
And it already looks kind of like a mossy, cuddly
So yeah,
thing.
I can.
So
Okay.
I just want to move there myself.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
I've put down some fish. You can already see there are some fish now. Wait. They're kind of hard to focus on. There. Oh,
This happened really quick.
why are they dying? No.
Oh no.
There. Okay, perfect. There we have one that is still alive. It's escaping from us. It doesn't want us to see it. So they move around in random ways, since they obviously don't know how to move at first. As you can see, it's just kind of it's dead. It just died.
This also happened very quick.
Was that
Huh?
like some of the text I saw was like, okay, this is a predator, right?
Oh, this
catches?
is a demo, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, but there was a. I think the creature was like some creature who catches other fish.
That could. Oh, yeah. Actually, wait.
Yeah.
So
So
we-
maybe it
yeah, there are
ran out of
some-
food.
It probably ran out of food. There are a lot of fish here. Look.
Why are they swimming out there where there are no
I
plants?
have no. I don't think they know too. Like I think they're just as confused as we are, since there isn't any food out here. Well, I think I'll just put down some extra fish, just to be safe, because obviously evolution doesn't always work right away. They obviously don't know what they're doing at the beginning, so they're like evolving their brain as well. So it's kind of like AI if you think about it. I think it actually works pretty much the same, or it is pretty similar. So after a while, like a lot of while, because they obviously take time to reproduce and then mutate and do whatever. But after some time, we will have some fish that hopefully at least know how to swim. Let's see, I think that one here might at least be still alive.
So, but you put down a lot of plants, but there were more on the UI that you
More
can
on
click.
the UI? You mean here?
No, like in the second tab, there is like a sea star and
Oh
something
yeah,
else.
right.
So
There, I
maybe
can also.
they need more than just plants.
Okay, yeah, well, maybe that would be a good idea. I can press up here to get some new plants. So, for example, what do we have? We have someone who has pretty high. We need a pretty high health for the ecosystem, but he also gives a lot of healthiness to our ecosystem. So maybe I take that one, and then I also take another one. Let's see if we have something else here. Let's just take that one.
Also, I'm a bit sad about it, but with a look at the clock, we have to hurry up a little bit.
We have to hurry up. Oh no, it's so short.
I mean, we saw a cycle of life. We saw creatures developing and dying
Let's
already.
do evolution speed run. Let's go.
Evolution speedrun. Wait.
So, do you feel already like a god doing this?
I think I'm just putting down stuff, but to get like the real God feeling, you can also interact with your animals. Wait, there you are. Like as you can see down here, I have some abilities. Like for example, wait, do you see that one? If I press, the mouse doesn't want to do there, and I just killed it. So for example, if I didn't like one of them, I could just like snipe them away, like a god, like
Make
taking
them
out like a
extinct.
lightning bolt and like just.
So I think when I played the game, I felt more like a gardener,
More like a gardener.
tending to like more like garden creatures, but underwater garden.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting with this game that it's not just a normal editor where you just place things, but it grows. It really grows, like itself, and sometimes in ways you maybe don't want them to.
Yeah, that's also what I've played some other like evolution games where you just plop down you just put down like a species and then it just does its own thing, and where obviously it takes a lot of time, but often they do not do what you want.
I mean, that's evolution, right? You never know
It's
what
evolution, yeah.
what will happen. You can tweak it to
Yeah,
some extent.
you can do a little bit. I can also look at the like evolution tree essentially, I can see there's one of I think they just died.
I like that there is a fish called Timothy.
Yeah, there's where's the fish called
And
Timothy?
Sparkle. Look at Sparkle.
There's Emily. Oh wait, no, I think they're dead. Wait, which one of them are not dead?
So I will
there, no,
choose just
actually,
the fish
no.
for the names.
Yeah.
There, I've got them.
Okay, so
Okay,
this is,
I think they just died, but there are some fish, and I can like go to them, and I can see. Oh, they also just died. Man, can these
Please
fish stop
please
dying?
don't kill them all. Oh.
Oh, now our monitor here
Oh, the
over here is
monitor.
dead.
Yes.
Oh, it was just a connection. Okay, but I think it's also interesting that it, like at first it's just okay, you can place stuff, but it can get extremely complex. Like it can grow just by placing stuff, but it's also if you really want to nerd out about it, there's a lot of potential.
Or wait,
And-
some of these fish, they actually swim around in a swarm, I think already. Yeah.
But I'm also a bit
There's like a
afraid.
fish swarm.
A bit afraid. We have to leave this ecosystem to itself now and let it grow.
Yeah.
And so
You don't have to
unfortunately
kill them
not
all.
a lot of time. For
I don't
that.
have to kill them all? Oh man, that was like my favorite thing.
Yeah, but thank you so much for showing us around in this underwater world and in ecosystem. So anything you want to recommend if people try it for the first time?
In the game or just in general?
I was talking about the game, but hey, you do you.
I have no idea.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you very much, Tillman. If you haven't already, please go admire the amazing Pegglin Arcade. And give a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And Joe will stay with me for a bit. And so what is... Bye, Tillman. So, and I want to ask you, Joe, what is your relationship to music? Do you make any music? Do you play any instruments?
No, sadly, I've never played any instruments. I've never learned to read notes of any kind. So I'm looking for games where I can make music without the struggle of learning an instrument in the first place. So.
But that's really great for now because the next game is basically a music maker with a very low learning curve, I'd say. And actually, I'm not sure if she's around. Is Mathilde here? Mathilde Hoffmann? No, I've seen her around the festival, but doesn't seem to be here right now. But that's okay, we can just play it together.
So what are we playing?
Yeah, we are playing Orada.
And what is it?
You can try out. It's just, I think this game works really well if you just start playing and doing stuff.
I already did a little bit.
Yes.
So I prepared some mixtapes already, as you can see. You can just make them quite pretty. Like I can just show you one I made today. Let's listen to it for a bit. Can we hear it? Yes. It was a very chilly morning. So, yes. And how did I do that? I take this little train, this cute one, and just go to the next stations and start my own mixtape in this workshop. You have different stations. We can do bits and pieces, and then in the end you mix it all together to one big song. And it's not that easy, but you can't go back. Once you did the first tune and saved it, you can't go back, but then you have to find the right tunes that fit. So, and it's very, very playful. Like you have these little cute houses that you can build upon, and everything makes a sound. So and you can just yeah, adjust anything you like, and you can play just in this screen. You can play like for hours, I guess, just for fun. And when you found a tune that you really like, and you just save it basically by pushing the front of the train, and then it moves to the next station.
It's really fun. It's like, it sounds so good.
Can you hear it? It's just mixing them by starting and playing around with different stuff, and like this, you can make it slower.
Is there also here an option to make it a bit slower or faster?
Come again?
You can do this like slower or faster?
Yes, I can adjust the pace of those step by step, and I can adjust it for every part you see here. And I can also stack the houses, and then that makes a different sound. So the one I saved, I can tune in and see if this mixes well. And I can just make one of them louder or more quiet. And then we save and go to the next station, basically. So, and you do this like 4, 5, 6 times, and then you gathered lots of sounds. And then in the end, you can save it and build your own mixtape and design the cover of the mixtape, like you saw, the yellow or green, and with stickers and everything. So, yeah, it is very cozy and enjoyable.
That's really cute. And so you said at the beginning you don't play any instruments and don't really know how to make music. How is it with this game?
It definitely brings me to make my own soundtrack for the morning. Like when I wake up and want to drink my first coffee and just chill, I could do my own sounds for that, and just after finishing the mixtape, you can download it and you can play it in your playlist.
Oh, that's true. So you could also like make it as a phone alarm, or other, like as your morning alarm, or like specific sounds for specific people who call you, maybe.
Yes, you can do that.
There's a lot of possibility.
Yes. So it is. I didn't test every setting yet, but it's mostly cozy sounds for now. So I can't do a Halloween theme, I think, but for really chilly coffee mornings, it's perfect.
That's really amazing. And I think I think you gave us a good glimpse into this world of sound, which is really cozy.
But I can see the add-ons. Like the next up is the Christmas themes add-on, and then like Halloween, Easter, whatever. I think there is a lot that you can add to the game in the future, but as of now, it is already so cute and beautiful and enjoyable. So yeah, I like it a lot.
Really cool. So thank you a lot. I think we'll go to the next nominee. And quick little information. You can every game you see here, you can try out in the exhibition here at Jupiter, right next to our stage. So you can also make music or do an evolution speedrun, maybe with a bit less speed than we just had to do. Okay. Thank you very much, Joe.
Yes. See you later.
See you later. Yeah, thank you. And we'll get some new faces on the stage now. Please welcome Clara and Niklas.
Hello.
Hi. Very
Hello.
cool that you're here. Yeah, so first, very quick introduction. Clara from our Young Play team will play Passepartout 2, and I think also so you don't just have to hear us talking. You can dive right into the game. You can just start playing, and we'll watch what happens. And yeah, just start the game for now. And you, Niklas, you're from Flamebait Games, right?
That's correct. Hello.
Yeah, so you're one of the developers. And you traveled here from where?
Can I use a controller?
You cannot use a controller on the PC version, sadly. So you're going to have to use the mouse and keyboard. But I think you're not going to be able, or not going to have to use the keyboard. You can just use the mouse, unless you want to name a painting, and then you need to type it. But yeah, I traveled here from Sweden. Yeah, and my name is Niklas.
Hello.
Again. I'm one of the developers. I did the actually quite a wide variety of different things on the game, but I'm primarily the animator and also UI artist. And I also dabbled around in 3D art and environment art as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. And maybe you can also tell us a bit about what was the inspiration behind the game?
So actually the original game, this is the sequel, but the first game came out in 2017. We were actually here at the Play Festival in 2017 as well, showcasing the first game, which is really fun to make a comeback. But the original inspiration for the game was quite funny. It was one of the developers was struck with a fever, and he was at home watching some movies, and one of those movies were Around the World in 80 Days, which I'm not sure if you've seen that, but in that movie there is a scene with, I think the character is played by Jackie Chan, and his name is Passepartout, and there's like a fight scene in an art gallery. And so this fever-struck colleague of mine thought, what if we just made a game about painting art, and we'll just name him Passepartout? So that was, I think, the original, where the original idea came from.
Okay, that leads me to a very important question. Are there any fight scenes in art galleries in this game?
Sadly, there are no fight scenes. It's a very family-friendly game, so to speak. There's no violence.
Yeah. But Clara, now you're walking around here. But what did just happen? You were just kicked out, right?
What?
You were just kicked out of your house, right?
Yeah, right. Because I could not pay my rent because I have no money, unfortunately. And I think now I need to make art and sell it in order to pay my rent again. Like, is that the idea?
Pretty much. So your first house is gone. You're not going to be able to return there. But the premise of the game is essentially to... So in the first game, Passepartout became a really famous artist. But then something happened between the first and the second game, where he basically, I think he got stressed out, or something happened with his career. So the purpose, or like the objective in the second game, is to essentially reclaim this grandiose art career that Passepartout had. So you need to make paintings. You can draw whatever you want. And then try to sell these paintings to the different people in the little town that the game takes place in.
Yeah, and
Nice.
you are adding some new color to this finished painting right now.
Kind of looks like Benjamin is drowning.
Yes.
And I just destroyed it.
Do you paint?
It's finished.
Do you paint in your free time?
What?
Do you paint in your free time?
A little bit, like once in a while, but not real painting, more like sketching.
Yeah.
So at this stage, this is kind of a simple tutorial, but Benjamin here.
I'm just confused how I can go out of
Yeah.
this now because I'm finished.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically you need to, like, he's telling you to do some different things just to teach you like how to draw in the game. So you just need to complete some simple steps. So now there's a little check mark button on the right side of the painting.
Wait.
The drowning baker.
Ah, yeah, here.
It's quite small. You can blame me for it since I'm the UI artist. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So now this Benjamin was his name, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Yeah. So he just provided Clara with an easel, so you can paint anywhere.
Exactly. You can put up your easel wherever you want. So if you see something that's inspiring you to draw something, you can just put it up there and try to recreate whatever you're seeing.
Let's say what they say to my wonderful art.
So this
It's tasteless.
this
Steve
cook,
doesn't like it.
No, Steve does not like it. So you're not going to be able to, like, not everyone is going to like your paintings. There are a bunch of different characters in this little town, and each character has their own set of preferences when it comes to art. So some people might like certain colors, or some people might like really detailed paintings, and others might like more minimalistic paintings. And I'm not going to tell you what they want because that kind of spoils it. But
I wanted to ask something. Like, how do these NPCs decide which painting they find cool or not? Like, is there a code behind that, or is it just random behavior?
It's not random, but it's very different depending on the character. So maybe Benjamin likes specific colors, and if you're only using other colors, he's not going to like that painting, for example. And some people might like if you use certain type of tools, like you have right now. You have the round tip brush, which is like the most basic brush, but there are a number of different tools that you can use to make paintings. And some people might like certain tools and so on. So there's like no objective good or bad painting. It's just like different preferences for the different characters.
Oh. No.
Niklas, have you seen our art gallery already at Passepartout?
I have actually, yeah. It's very nice to see that you're doing the same thing again with the printer. That's a really fond memory of mine from the first. Like, I wasn't here personally, but I remember the showcase of the first Passepartout game where there was a little printer.
Someone wants my art.
And there was also like this wall of art pieces, which was really, really cute. So I appreciate that, and I've seen a lot of paintings, and they're very nice.
Do also other players of the game? Is there like a Passepartout community that sometimes shares pictures with you?
There's a very big, like, there's a huge amount of paintings in the Steam community forums, because people, like, you can pretty easily share screenshots of games in the community area of Steam, and so and you can also upvote the ones that you like. So people have shared a ton of different paintings, and then other people have gone in and like upvoted the ones that they think are pretty. So you can also see ones that have tons of upvotes, which are super pretty paintings that I can't even do myself in like real life. But these people use these like really simple tools to make extraordinary art pieces. So that's really fun to see. And sometimes people post things in our Discord as well, of things that they made, and it's always so much fun to see. Nice.
His smile.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name this picture his smile.
I think that's always a great thing if a game that offers creative freedom, like there's also like a way to share it with others.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think
he wants love.
You sold your first painting, right?
Yeah, you did sell a painting for, I think, almost 30 money, right?
Yeah, pretty good.
So you can actually, like, once you've earned a little bit of cash, you can also buy this table, and then you can go around. And because right now, the only people that are
I'm
going to
gonna
try
do
to
it,
buy your paintings are Benjamin and Steve. But you can buy the table and then walk somewhere else and try to sell paintings to
I'm
other
gonna
people
do
as
it
well.
next, but Benjamin wanted to see some love in my picture, so I'm first gonna draw a heart so he gets his love.
Nice, you can try that. That sounds like a good idea. That's a very, like, almost a photorealistic heart. Usually they take turns looking at the art pieces, so now
No,
Steve has to
I
look at
wanted
it
to-
first.
I want a Benjamin this year. Can I take it from the table and put it back on, and then Benjamin will take a look at it?
I think if you just press the little okay, so now I think Benjamin in a little bit is going to look at it instead, hopefully.
Right.
Because usually they take turns.
Ah, yeah. Mhm.
There you go.
Yes,
Yeah,
Amazing.
great.
he liked it.
Can you? That there was something I just now noticed. Clara, can you walk into the shop real quick?
Yeah, so this is the art shop where you buy tools and paintings. If you
Yeah.
press this button, you're gonna bring back your easel into your bag, and then you can.
And I only just now noticed that the building is made out of cardboard.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I don't have enough
It's a
money.
really nice detail.
It's quite. It's not like immediately apparent, but the world is actually like a miniature world, which is funny because you have a miniature museum in Hamburg, but you can see that the walls of the buildings are made of cardboard, and also Passepartout as a character is made out of. He's just like a wooden puppet. Is the idea, or all the characters basically are just little miniature people.
I like really the animation, how when I go into a building and it floats up.
No, you like the fact that it floats up in the
Yeah.
air. That's nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
So
really had
I think we got a good look at Passepartout too. So it's a really sweet game.
I had one question. Like the game plays in a French city, right? Like,
Yep.
is it a fictional one, or is it actually a real city you could fight somewhere in France?
It's a fictional one. It's called Fini, which is meant to sound like Phoenix because Passepartout is like rising from the ashes. So it's very. We just made it up, but it's very inspired by French, like small French towns.
Okay, like more the ländlich.
Sorry.
Wie nennt man ländliche Städte?
A rural town, like in the countryside.
Yeah, exactly. Like not a very big city, like metropolitan city. There's an area in the city that is more like have big high-rise buildings and business people, but it's meant to be like a little rural seaside town. It's not meant to be a big city. So
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes. Thank you both very very much for showing us the game.
thank you for having me.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow at the award show.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, we're very excited for that. And yes, and Clara, you're going back to the Young Play exhibition.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So thank you both, and round of applause for the two.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, and now I'm gonna change the seat. Because now I decided I wanted to show this game because I already had a lot of fun with it. But I wanted not to do this alone, but Rahel, you want to come up?
No, I don't.
You don't have a choice.
Want that mic? I can like take that over. Yeah, that might make more sense.
So yeah, like this.
Hello, hello.
What happened here? How do I fix this? Because it rolls away, and I don't want it to roll away.
Stand by, technical difficulties.
Kemal, can you please help me? The mic is not cooperating with me.
Or maybe you're not cooperating with the mic. Mm.
Probably. It's sinking down, and yeah. Okay, so while we do that.
Yeah, warning ahead of time. If anyone is scared of spiders, please tell us. The developers of this game have thought how to make a game about a spider accessible to people who are scared of spiders, which I think is great. Like when you told me about that yesterday, wonderful.
Yeah. Do you like spiders?
Yeah, I'm fine with spiders, but I would like to make it fluffy. I saw that you can make it fluffy.
Okay. So yeah, I would do the normal mode. Do we have any veto from the audience? Does anyone want me to play as a ball? No? Then I'll do the spider. So, okay. Then I'll just play, and I'll skip the tutorial for now. Yes, and just hop right into the kitchen.
Nice.
Because so of course, what are we actually playing? It's a webbing journey by Fire Totem Games. And so the story here is that we are a little spider and part of a cleanup crew. So we are helping our human roommates to keep their house clean.
Are we paying rent? Are we like the good kind of roommates, or are we just being little parasites?
I mean, the plan is that I help clean up.
Okay.
But
so
we'll see if I do that.
I believe in you.
Okay, so I have a to-do list.
Oh no, that looks like mine. Oh no, I don't want to look at that. Too real.
Okay,
real.
I can clean the floor. I can make popcorn. We can make popcorn.
Yeah,
right?
let's make popcorn. That's good. I like that.
I also like the task destroy 3 food items in the blender. I like that there is a destroy task.
I would also like to turn on the radio. I don't think we can get to all of it, but I think some jamming.
So let's do something.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm this little spider, and I can walk around, and I can look if I can make a bridge over there.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a bit too far, I guess.
I
but
don't like that they left their steak lying around. I have to say, I think that's wildly unhygienic. Like, I'm kind of judging this family right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, I can climb into the dishwasher.
Oh.
Can I take a bath in the dishwasher? That would be fun. So let's jump. I can walk on all surfaces. And yeah, now...
How big? This is a really big spider. Like, the spiders I get at home are like this big. I don't like the idea of a spider that size just hanging around in my flat. Like, as cute as we are, kind of scary, have to say.
Yeah. So there's also like I'm really fine with spiders actually, but there's like a limit to the size where I'll just say, I'm sorry, I think you will be much happier outside.
Yeah, also just like the thickness of the spider, I think that's an issue for me. I think if you were to hand me a tarantula right now, I would be fine with it, but like something that's like not as thick and like fluffy, ugh.
Ooh, Sparky
Ooh.
wants us to
Oh.
wreak havoc and flood the kitchen.
Heck yeah, let's do it. Oh. Yeah, if we can't tell our roommate, no, I think we should do that. I want to flood the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, abandon all other plans, it's flooding time.
Okay. Flood time. I can do this.
Oh, see, I thought we were just going to be, like, webbing up the drain, but that is actually much more efficient.
Yes.
Oh, I love the art style. Like, it kind of reminds me of, like, what is it, Sable? Has, like, this, like, outline as well, and, like, the nice colors. Oh, we should probably get out of there,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I don't think we should take a bath quite yet.
Okay, but also I'll do a little bit what I'm supposed to do and just throw these. I mean, if we flood the whole kitchen.
Then the dishes will get cleaned.
Yes.
No, but I think we should, like, put up a pretense that we
Yes.
did this with good intentions.
Wait, I have to. Come on.
Yeah, we had a discussion earlier about, like, animals that could help with the dishes and, like, what kind of animals would do that quite well and which ones wouldn't. We came to the idea that we should just hire raccoons next year to do the
Yes.
dishes.
Yes.
I think that would be good. Not elephants, but
Oops.
well, okay, maybe not.
I mean,
Mm,
no one said the dishes had to be whole.
that's true. Yeah, you know what? This is a great puzzle for
Great.
afterwards when Ulf gets home.
Yeah.
He'll have like a little craft project.
Yeah,
You know what?
absolutely.
We're making sure he's not getting bored. I think this is good.
So this is one of the dishes in the sink. I think.
Yeah.
I
You know what?
found that
Our job
Yeah.
here is done. We are roommates.
Yeah.
We're not going to do it all.
So now I want to make some art.
Yes. Okay.
Wait. How does this? Yeah. This is how I can do it. So
Ooh.
like this, and then. Oh.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, this
Oh.
is not actually what I wanted, but I keep getting sidetracked. Like something new opens up, and I'm like, ooh, what's in there?
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, but I try to make art here. Let's do this and this.
Oh, we're also at a good angle of seeing if we're going to get like a little waterfall coming in. So.
Oh yes. So. I mean, I'm a spider, so I mean a big, beautiful spider web
Yeah.
is.
Ooh. Oh, I like how reactive that is.
Oh yes. I mean, let's be real. Spider webs are really beautiful artwork.
Especially like in the morning dew
Yes.
with like some like mist on it. That is nice.
Imagine when the mist from the flooded kitchen gets up there.
Oh yeah, that's, you know what? I don't think our roommate is gonna be mad. He's gonna be like, man, I love living with you.
Yeah.
You surprise me every day. This is beautiful. And isn't that what you want to hear?
Yeah, absolutely. Like this.
Oh, that's fun. I feel like a game about just like a little phone game about just like making spider webs. I think that would that'd be great.
But it's also a lot of work. How is the flooding coming along?
Yeah, we've not yet gotten our waterfall.
Okay. Looking good. Oh, but I think, isn't there like this?
Oh yeah, do we need to like? Yeah, I think there's like that thing.
Oh yes.
What if we like pull that like ball over there? Is that like? There's like a ball floating in there. Can we like?
Just a water ball. I can do all kind of fun stuff with
Yeah,
that one
like maybe if
too.
you pull that in front of like that drain thingy, the overflow thingy, we will actually get.
I don't actually know because I think it's more like a. I can water the plant with it,
Ooh,
I suppose.
nice.
If I
yeah.
get it up here. This is hard. Come on. Why is this so hard?
I think Sparky should like actually help us instead of just being a little devious guy sitting by that over there. Oh, there's another one in there. Wow. Is that like a soap bubble? Is that what it is?
No, it's like a water bubble.
Oh.
And because I'm so small, I can pick it up.
Okay.
Okay. I think this with the flooding is...
Yeah, I feel like we didn't prepare that correctly. Time to just throw the blender in there, actually. Time to short circuit the blender. I think we just throw everything in the water, you know?
Okay. Sure. Let's do that.
I'm sorry, I came into this with pure and wonderful intentions, and now I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, we can be terrible. I think we should be terrible.
Yes. You're so helpful. Oh.
Oh.
My,
Oh, no.
my connection broke. It doesn't work like that.
Damn.
Do you think I can get the blender at the roof?
Maybe. Ooh. Yeah, that would be a bad surprise. You
Yes.
come home, suddenly blender
Yes.
hits you on the head, which I think is worse than the whole like school prank thing of like you come through a door and then there's just like a bucket of water that falls down on you. I think if you get a blender on top of your head, that's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so this was just the lid. Where
And
can
also,
I
how
fix it?
strong are these webs? My goodness. Oh, oh.
How many do I need for this? This is like the
Oh.
experiment. How many?
How many balloons do
yes,
you need
yes.
to? Oh no, I've seen like a puppy like get carried up, and the puppy's just like, no, what am I doing? Where am I going?
Okay.
Oh, there's another spider.
Oh yeah, there's another one.
New friend. Who do we got? Oh, hi Jamie.
Here's some tasty recipes. Oh, I could cook.
Ooh,
There's so much to do.
yeah.
And so
Why didn't we get like a
time.
1 hour block for this?
Yes. I think this for every game we show here.
Okay, that's
we should
fair.
do an hour of it.
Yeah. Okay, plans for next
Yeah,
year.
but actually, I think
We're done spidering?
yes.
Oh,
I'm really
sad.
sad about it.
This was very fun though. I like
Yeah.
this a lot. It's also just fun to watch.
Yes. I think I'll try it out after the show to really flood the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
This didn't work out.
Yeah, I'll plop down on the sofa beside you. If anyone can't find Fee later,
Yeah.
you're gonna be on the sofa there.
Okay, so yeah, this was a webbing journey. Really fun little game, and now
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was very good. I enjoyed this a lot.
you're staying here.
Oh crap, I sure am. Yeah.
You're staying here because we are almost.
Oh.
We are almost at the end of the show, but we have one more nominated work to show you. This is The Last One Standing by Hummingbird Interactive. They're based in the United States, and for that one, yeah, we need someone who likes talking. Do you like talking, Rahel?
Why are you asking me this question? I think yeah, I do.
Okay. Sorry, I have to tease you a little bit. Yeah, so if some of you already looked into the award exhibition, that there's one nominated work which is not a regular game you can play whenever. It's more like an interactive art installation, and we're gonna have a live performance of that here on stage, which is exciting because that's not normally how it works. Normally, it's just one single person in a room on their own, picking up a phone and making a call. It's a more intimate setting, and yeah, Rahel agreed to do this live on stage in front of an audience. So thank you very much for that. It will maybe be a bit difficult with the phone and the sound, but we'll try to work it out. So let's...
Also, content-wise, it might also
Yes,
get quite
yes.
heavy. So, for those of
Yes.
you that are watching this, if topics of death are difficult for you or lives ending in general, please do take care of yourself and leave if need be, or come back to a later point.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do that at any time. We'll take around 10 minutes and then talk a bit about the experience. I can show something. on the screen.
Yeah, this is like absolute whiplash between like topics and themes.
Yeah, can we get that on the screens, please? And so yeah, normally Rahel would be alone in a room, but she's making the call here, so I'm asking everyone to just be silent witnesses to the call, and we'll show a quick intro video. And do you have the phone?
Yes.
And
Yes, I do. And you've prepared some numbers for me, I have heard.
Yes. Okay, so I'll show the intro video. Then Rahel you can read out which one you could call, and then you pick one.
Nice.
Okay. And I'll leave the stage for now.
Okay, and I'll sit there.
Yes.
Hello. What's your name?
Do I go back to the poster or do? That's okay. Okay. So, I've been left here all by myself with multiple people that I can call, and I've got Bahia, the only survivor of a plane crash. I've got Man of the Hole, the last Tanaru tribesman, Eugene, the last man on the moon, and Ruth, the last woman to be hanged in the UK. And I gotta say, my grandma was named Ruth, so I feel like there is maybe some sort of connection I can find there. That might also make it a lot more difficult to talk to someone with the name of your grandmother who's about to be hanged. But I think I'm gonna go with this route. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Please excuse while I type away the number. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Ruth. Is that you?
Yes, this is Ruth.
Hi, Ruth.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name's Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. You know, I'm so glad you called because, for the record, I did do it. You don't have to doubt that.
Okay.
My family. Yeah. My family tried to get my death sentence reversed, but I never supported that, you know? I bought a pistol and drove to you, for God's sake, right? I mean, how much more proof do you need, Rachel? Have you ever killed someone?
That's a big question to ask. No, I've never killed anyone.
Well, of course not. I mean, you did, you wouldn't tell me, right? I mean, you would want to keep that to yourself.
I think I'd be in pretty big trouble. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it turns out, yes, you do get in trouble, right? Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
That's the thing, it's like one way to put it. And, for all the right or wrong reasons, I'm a public person, right? So, I guess you could say I got around a bit. One of those cliches they made movies about: working class upbringing, posed nude, married a man that drank too much and hit me. Should have killed him too.
Yeah, I don't know what to say of that, actually. I've never talked to anyone who's killed someone. So, I'm at a bit of a loss.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty rare, right? Especially a woman, right?
Yeah, you don't hear about that a lot.
No. Yeah. How do you think people would describe you now? Like, if they had to describe you behind your back?
I think I talk too much. That's what people would say. Yeah. That's probably the first thing.
I don't know about that, Rachel. I don't think anybody should tell you that you talk too much. But that's me.
Yeah, I haven't talked too much to you, so maybe you're not the one who's able to gauge that all that well.
Woman to woman. It's crazy. We know what the newspaper wrote. The headline.
I do not know. What did they say?
It's 6 revolver shots shattered the Easter Sunday calm of Hampstead, and a beautiful platinum blonde stood with her back to the wall. In her hand was a revolver. Oh my God, so dramatic.
Yeah, that sounds like a pulpy novel, honestly.
Right? Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Because I'm a woman. A female killer.
Yeah, they gotta tell them the color of your hair.
Yeah, right, exactly. Right. Exactly. Like, they're not used to that. Cold-blooded women.
Yeah.
Murderers are men. And when women kill, they use a knife, poison, or whatever. But I used a gun, and I wasn't sorry. It's obvious when I shot him, I intended to kill him. That's what I said in court.
And yet still your family wants to prove it wrong, huh?
Right, well, of course,
Yeah.
They wanted me to stay alive for my children. Even the MP that came to my cell was pleading for me to stay alive. But, my children.
Yeah, but
Not a
you...
lot of good I've been to them. For me, I knew what I was doing. That feeling when you're just waiting for the inevitable?
Yeah, I think I do, to some extent. Probably not to the extent you've got, but yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, like it's like, you just know. This is gonna happen.
Just counting the days.
Just counting the days, exactly, and that's the thing, is I smiled through all of it because I knew it would be over soon. And, I was lonely, of course,
Yeah, who wouldn't be?
Right, who wouldn't be? But that's the thing, in prison or in not, I was always lonely. When I was working, when I was taking care of my children, when I was drinking with rich men in bars, I became the manager of the little club. And, it was my own nightclub. I did pretty well for myself, but the small talk. It's always just,
Doesn't go deeper. Yeah, always on the surface.
ooh, right? Oh, it's the same question, the same compliment. Yeah, you're just like going through the motion. Sounds like you've been there as well.
I mean, I guess that's part of talking a lot. A lot of it is also small talk and making the same 5 jokes.
Right. What about like in your job? Like, do you have to like kind of have the same conversations over and over, blah 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 blah?
Yeah, from time to time, it does feel like a rut of sorts at times.
Yeah. You know, I remember walking home from work, staring at the night sky, just looking at all the tiny stars and just thinking how futile everything is in the grand scheme of things. You know, I guess it's kind of cliche, but it's true, right? You know, you do something or you don't. You make a choice. Everywhere, every moment, someone makes a choice.
Yeah, little and big and little specks in a great big picture.
Exactly. All those little tiny things, they stack up and they stack up. Exactly. It's like, well, it's like the stars, right? So, you know, they're together, but they're never really connected. You know, the constellations, the lines between them, you know, us humans, you know, we made that up. You know, it's like an imaginary connection to guide us on our way.
Yeah, millions of light years apart.
Millions, right. But I guess, you know, it's comforting. It's fun.
Yeah, how you see it, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. When you're feeling particularly lonely, you know, I guess we do look for ways to feel connected.
Yeah, or also to
However.
sever connections that are already there at times, because you gotta sometimes.
That's true. That's true. Right, because it's not good for you. And you know, Rachel, I feel like exactly that's the choice I made, you know? And I'm not sorry for what I did, and I'm not sorry for what happened to me. It was all my decision, right? Turns out, though, it's just much harder than you think to keep your decisions to yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like the newspaper articles that I could handle, right?
Mm.
Like, you know, for someone who is, you know, this public person, I could handle the judgment, but it's the appropriation, right? It's like, once you're dead, you can't comment on your own situation anymore. Now everybody else seems to have an opinion, right? On me, my situation, what I stand for, all those things.
Yeah, it's no longer your story.
Exactly, it's my story, right? And so it's just, but people really projected themselves onto it, right? So it's like being a sex worker all over again. Yeah. But that's what happened, is that I became the last one, the last woman to be hanged, right?
Yeah, and how does that
thankful
feel?
about that. Well, that's the thing, is like, that's really, you know, it's like, that's not my story. To me, I didn't, you know, it's like as if I personally helped abolish the death penalty. I didn't even appeal my sentence, right?
Yeah.
Like, I never thought of it. I didn't think twice about it, to be honest. I didn't have time to think about society, right? I was too busy dealing with my own life. I guess, I don't know, maybe society has changed, right? You know? Like, I remember this one journalist, he said, quote, "We should realize it is we who have done it." I don't understand, you know? It's like I was the one that pulled the trigger and murdered my no-good boyfriend.
Yeah, they're
I
taking.
secured my own destiny. Okay.
Yeah, they're taking you out of your own story while also immortalizing you as a concept.
Ah! Rachel, thank you. Oh my goodness. You really, yeah, that's exactly it, right? But I don't know, what do you think about, collective responsibility, right? Do you think that there, like we as a group should take the weight of the world on our shoulders, or are there things that the collective we, should fix?
I think to every we, there is a them, so a group that is not taking all of that on themselves. And I think that's unfair, and I think I don't know. I think we should take responsibility for the things that have led us, ourselves, or our society to a specific point. But I don't know about taking on the specific things of other people to that extent. It's hard. I think there's a case for everything, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Right. Yeah, right. It's a little bit of both. You can kind of, like you said, like, yes, there are things that we collectively can address, little things, but there's also, I love that, like always remembering there is a them as well.
And they're benefiting off of it.
Yeah, yeah. And you feel like that's very current.
I think so. I think that's how a lot of things in our world run right now, and that, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Well, it really has been nice talking to you.
Yeah, same to you. Like I said, it's an experience I've never had before, so.
Well, me neither. The first time. It really has been like, it's, a lot to think about. And I really do appreciate your insight and wisdom and really kind of making me feel very seen. Thank you.
I'm glad I could help. I'm glad you picked up.
Yes, and keep talking.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, great. Thanks, Rachel. And
Alrighty,
if you
Ruth.
have any chance that you want to do any reflecting, please go ahead. And it was really lovely to talk to you, Rachel. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
you've given me a lot of food for thought, and yeah, I don't know, what does one say? Have a good rest of your day? That sounds macabre, to be honest.
That's fine, though. I'll take that. Have a good rest of your day as well.
Alrighty, Ruth. Well, then,
Okay,
yeah,
bye,
thank
Rachel.
you. Bye.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Hi.
Hi. Were you able to listen to it? Was the tech okay?
Not. We didn't hear Ruth a lot.
Yeah, I feared as much.
Afraid. Yeah, but okay. First, how are you feeling?
That was a lot. I was not aware of Ruth's story ahead of the time. Like, I mean, you gave me this piece of paper and said, here, look. And like I said, last woman to be hanged in the UK. She did obviously talk about a bit of what happened, but not much more. I'm genuinely, I don't know, kind of flabbergasted at the thought of being so relaxed and calm in the sight of death. I think very few people are able to know or like figure out when they're going to die and to be so aware of the time ticking down, and to know you've brought it on yourself. I think that's an absolutely strange situation to be in, to put it lightly.
Yeah, yeah. There is the mailbox of Solace, where you could leave her a message or just share your thought. I would say you don't have to do that here on stage, but we can show how that actually looks.
Let's do that. Okay. The mic is running away from me.
I think you can just activate it, and then
I don't know. Is there like phones?
it is doing something.
Yeah. I think the this page is also in the exhibition, right?
Yes, not the app itself, but you can look at the messages that were shared by people who called Ruth or other people. You can also actually, if you're interested in the mailbox of Solace, you can go to the right of the stage and check out the link or the QR code and look at the mailbox. Oh, I think the phone activated. So if you can get it on the screen real quick, that would be great.
I don't know. Like, do I? Oh, okay. There we are.
Yes. Now we can see it. Amazing.
Okay, so I'll read real quick what it says. Please use this mailbox to write a note for yourself, a survivor you just spoke with, or anyone else. Feel free to write anything. You can stay anonymous. Well, I'm on stage. The mailbox will gladly receive your thoughts. It is the perfect place for it. Your feelings will be safely stored. Putting your note in will be your final act here. After that, you may leave on your own accord. Should you think of us again, please take a postcard to access the mailbox from home anytime by scanning it with your smart device. Thank you for being here. See you another time. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay.
I mean, of course, you can write something, but also I'd like to ask you, did you feel like you were creating something with that call?
I think, I feel like it was, at first when I heard about the concept of this performance in general, I thought it would be something where I am giving something to the other person because they are in this situation that is, lethal. It's a dire situation. It may be a hopeless situation depending on who you're talking to. But the thing is, I found that to me, it was much more that was given towards me, this. I don't know. I think Ruth's tenacity and sticking to herself and owning up to what she has done. And being I've done this, I took my own life into my own hands, and I've made a decision. I think in that regard, creating an awareness in me, or creating a new perception of things. I think that's what's happened there, and obviously this conversation with her, I can imagine that in a situation where the tech is a bit more cooperative and all that. I think that can be a very intimate and very personal experience that you're not going to get any other place or time. So I think that's very wonderful. And I've never quite heard of anything like it, or I don't think I'm going to experience that again anytime soon.
But about that, if you're interested in Last One Standing, you will have another possibility to experience it tomorrow at 2 p.m. here at the booth of Things. And we'll have a bit more time for a call then also. So if you're intrigued by the concept, come around tomorrow.
Nice.
Yes, and also I think we'll have to clear the stage.
Yeah, I will sink into my thoughts and write my own little note there off the stage. I think that's the way to go.
Yes. So we're at the end of our show time, and I want to remind everyone that not only do we announce the winner of the most creative game tomorrow, but also the winner of the audience award, and everyone in the audience can vote for every work in the exhibition. You can get little dots at the counter and place your vote with your favorite games in the exhibitions. So please do that. And yes, so we are at the end of our little award Let's Play. I hope you could get a little glimpse into the nominated works and what makes them creative. And please, if you can, play them in the exhibition here because they're really fun or thought intriguing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me do my phone calls on stage.
Anytime. So yes, thank you. And next on stage here is the talk about the games and politics, which will be very interesting. So please stick around for that.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.